recap. Like last week, Chirin managed to create some potions and poisons. Callister managed to like totally investigate Garm and his abilities. Caledon managed to like totally panic about getting good grades, and Amadeus was like the smartest person in the class. Latula also managed to get Callister's elder to Foyer intact by sending him a guard. But like, look at Amadeus being the smart cookie. Like everyone was invited to Danny's birthday party, so they all went with the exception of Naku, who was indisposed at the moment. But like Danny's party was so much fun. Latula sang, Callie danced, and Bryn got high off her ass. They even like totally opened up the pool, which like caused some complications for Rin. But like eventually, after it warmed up, people got to go in. Solus, which is one of the classmates of everyone, was like higher than the Empire State, which was like totally in reference to the Empire State building of New Rosaria, which is a totally new construction district in Foyer. The building is like going to be so tall. I don't really remember why Alucard wanted it to be the town to be called New Rosaria, because that place is run by like a total douche rocket, like an absolute shit stain on the dregs of society. It's like in construction right now, so that's like fine. I guess like after two attempts at murder, like one by Amadeus to that 50-year-old looking guy, and another by Latula for just like the lulz, and a rather little awkward moment between Cal and Callie, Danny's grandparents arrived as Cal was leaving. There was like totally no weird air between the two of them. I'm talking about Cal and Callie. There was like nothing there at all, and anyone who thought that was like totally mistaken. Since it's like the grandparents got there, a lot of the legal stuff they were doing had to go under the table, literally. And like the party died down a bit, but like there were cookies that gave people the sense of familial love that like they totally never had. I guess like next time we can start with a new challenger approaches screen, but like till then, see y'all next time. Bye.
Amazing.
Perfection.
Thank you.
You did it again, Becky.
So
Okay.
when are any of our characters gonna find out about the stalker that's Becky? I'm just wondering. One of us is gonna
Excuse me?
standing there with this binoculars watching us, because I don't think anyone's noticed.
Well, I probably
Becky's
should
just
because...
an eldritch god who likes watching kids for no reason.
Basically.
Well, I mean, I probably should, but at the same time, I probably won't, because, like, my character has the observant feat. But I don't think it's possible to be that observant.
Okay.
Observe a god.
Don't worry, Becky
Well,
has already taken.
I think
note
God's
of
watching
you.
us, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, my character has 25 passive perception.
I will still somehow find a way to beat your perception. I'll do it. I don't care.
Why do you want to beat my perception so much?
Because I am the sneaky. I can't be not sneaky.
Just get past without a trace.
Yeah, we said
That's
it
what
at the
I'm
same
working
time.
towards, is pass without a trace, or invisibility, or
So
both.
it's like your main goal now to just hide from me.
It's how I will it's how I shall train.
Oh, well, yeah, trainer, that's okay.
If
Sam,
I remember correctly, there's someone in Foyer with like a passive perception over 50, because they took the observant trait multiple times.
You could take multiple times feats.
Yeah, you can take observant multiple times.
Stop
You can do
using
beyond
out
a
of
lot.
game knowledge, you metagaming piece of shit.
Hey, we're currently talking out of character, so.
And
No, my character's asking you. No.
They didn't say who it is, because it
Yeah,
could be
that's-
multiple people. There are multiple people who that could be.
Okay,
Probably
sure.
Becky telling me this.
Anyway.
Becky probably has the 70. Becky thinks she's not about to.
Becky's like the only character who can break the fourth wall.
So, we also... Lucky did put in some world building in there. New Rosaria is a place in Foyer. So, Anyways, the things I want to talk about right now. First off, you guys, we ended the session at. We ended the session. Everyone's still being inside Danny's house, with the exception of Caledon, who left to
Yes.
go to back to your family after a incident occurred.
And me.
Um,
And well, yeah, Brad's new character just wasn't. So
yeah,
he's at the orphanage.
yeah. Brad's new character is at the orphanage, and Naku was entirely gone. So, what I want to talk about first is what would Amadeus, Latula, and Chirin have done at Danny's house? As everything winded down, how would you guys have either gotten home or, I don't know, stumbled into the bushes and fell asleep or something like that?
I'm not that high anymore, Nini.
Could before I left, could I convince Danielle's grandpa to convince Danielle to take the sports car for Danielle?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Because
I will say, if that does not happen, Amadeus will attempt to steal said sports car to get home. That's all I'm saying.
I think I got a 15 because I rolled a 6 and I have a +9.
15?
I'll just keep whatever alcohol is left. This is all in my bag anyways, I'll just disappear.
You can't catch me, I'm the sneaky man.
You know, with a 15, that'll be enough.
Booyah. Danielle now has a sports car.
Congrats, you're rich. Some of us worked very hard to get the weed that we gave her.
Oh yeah, Chirin, your weed is gone. It has all been used up.
No, it hasn't actually. It's in my mask. I kept it inside my mask. I took it off the table and then stuffed it in there so that it wouldn't be found. That's what happened last session.
You're right. That did occur.
I shoved it in my mask and then put it on top of my head. Yeah.
Well, she doesn't even like what I got anyways, because I got the better shit, whatever. I got all your alcohol, so there.
Did she say she didn't want it or that there
No,
was
she said
alcohol?
No, I think she tried the Dell stuff. She's like, yeah, it's not bad. I've had better. Basically.
Pretty much.
I usually get this dragon madness or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's pretty tame. Try this next time.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what Danielle said.
I keep forgetting that she's actually a rich kid.
Is she?
She has a full pool in her backyard and an maintained garden, and her grandpa is a researcher, so I'm assuming...
Yeah, but Latula, I am comparing her to you, and that's not fair.
That's absolutely not fair.
You're a rich person I know, so the comparison, when you're like, oh, they're rich, I'm like, are you sure they're that rich? Because
yeah.
I know you.
So Danny's family approximately would be low upper class.
Low upper class.
Yeah. So they're not upper middle class. They're just a little bit above that, enough that they can live very comfortably with what they have, very comfortably.
Caledon, is your family like middle upper class or upper class?
Upper class.
There are degrees of upper class, dear.
Yeah.
Like as in the father is in charge of the trading guild.
Yes.
Okay, so upper.
Upper class, yeah. Upper class.
Like the kind of people who are not nobles by name, but they rub shoulders with people who are.
Okay. You got my orphan desk.
And then Kieran and Amadeus are just poor. Get on our level, poppers.
Yes, ma'am. I still got all her alcohol, and I'll probably just disappear and head home.
Does she have a guest room?
There is a guest room here, yes.
I'm gonna crash.
Bruh, you're gonna crash in the grandparents' room?
Yeah.
No, just the guest room, not the grandparents' room. I'm just gonna
Do
crash.
you... Okay,
There
well...
is a
Going to
guest
get spooning
room.
grandfather is completely normal.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
Alright, well,
remind
okay.
you. They were set up in
The
the guest room.
grandparents did come to visit. I'm gonna crash on the couch.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Amadeus is just slumped over on Danny's couch. You know you're not the only person that stayed here. There's no way in hell Latul is staying here for a night.
Absolutely.
I don't have a sports car or anything. I don't want to walk back, so I'm crashing.
Let me see here. He couldn't decide if he wanted to go home, so he fell asleep while leaning on the door.
This character is my literal favorite. It just doesn't.
He
Should I leave? Should I stay? I passed out on the door. It's just.
I'm so sorry to say he's literally me in real life.
Okay, let's see.
So wishy-washy.
This is Danny's friend, so I believe she actually would have just went upstairs and slept. She's been over here before. Danny would have gone to her room. This one would have gone home. These two are upstairs.
What about my rival?
Your rival is passed out right here. In a very peculiar situation. If he was a little bit more forward, he would have drowned.
Yeah, he'd be drowning.
This guy somehow made his way... We're going to put him on top of the car.
Onto the roof. Oh.
And then this one would have went home. Latula's gone. Callister left. And this lady is over here. Oh, and Donzo Escritus is gone after leaving the place immaculate.
I mean, there wasn't that much to do. We cleaned up pretty thoroughly before Daddy's grandparents walked in the door.
Yeah. So that is where everyone is. So the only person still in the house would be Amadeus. Fuck. Amadeus, you wake up probably around like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Alright.
Having falling asleep. That doesn't feel right. Whatever. At Danny's home, you see the rather quiet girl whose brown hair kind of turns into golden curls is sleeping on the recliner over there. You see Solon, I think his name is, right? Over there being himself. And that is it. It was expected that you could potentially have been out for the entire night. It was not the preferred thing to occur, but it was always expected.
I'm aware that I'm probably gonna be in trouble when I get back, but I'm accepting this.
How much
Is
did...
he still passed out on the door?
He's fully passed out on the door. And how much did Amadeus drink?
I didn't drink anything. I was sober. I was the responsible one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. because of my etiquette class. And it's completely going against my image because I'm now the top student and now I don't drink apparently. So wonderful.
Turning to an upstanding citizen.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I'm gonna
They'll smoke at least.
grab him. I do smoke hella cigarettes, and I'm gonna put him in the couch so that I can use the door.
Okay, you just pick him up, put him on the couch. He's a very thin person. You can easily do this.
Are there like quilts or something I can cover these two with if they're not covered in blanket and shit?
Oh.
I'm kind of falling into a subconscious thing. Like when I come back and the orphans are sleeping, I just tuck them in. So I'm just subconsciously doing that with them before I walk out.
There is a quilt, yes.
Only one?
There are 3 quilts. You see one of which is like a normal like knitted thing. The other one that was kind of covering you is more of a sheet than a quilt. It's very thin, but it still could be considered a quilt. And then the last one is a weighted blanket, which is off to the side.
Got it. Well, my prankster brain is activated, so I'm gonna lift her up, put her in this couch, and then cover them in the same clothes. That'll make funny gossip, and then I'm gonna leave.
Cover them in the weighted blanket so it's harder for them to get out of the position when they wake up.
Right, perfect. Weighted
Gotta
blanket.
give Becky a job, you know?
All 3. Put that, and then when Danielle and the girl app come down, they'll see these 2, and then gossip at school the next time we go to school. Perfect.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Ah, shit, you're right, yeah. Am I stealthy? 14?
14. 14 beats her passive perception.
Let's go. Very gently. Just gonna put her right there and grab all the quilts and put it on top.
Okay.
I'll arrange them so they look, close. Ta-da.
Oh wait, it's 9 o'clock. Holy shit, I just realized something. The old man is not asleep anymore.
That's fine, because I will be done before, and I will get out. It's fine.
Alright. When you go over into this area, you just see the old man, like, walking back and forth. Like, he goes from here to here, and then he just does this. And he just keeps doing it.
Okay, I'd step here, I'd wait for him to pass, and then I'd get behind him, I would follow, and then just as we got here, I'd be like, alright, and then
Okay, you walk out, you can just hear him as you leave say, you have a nice day, sonny boy, and he just continues walking.
Oh, everyone gets their has a different type boy. Oh, would you look at this? Someone's asleep on top of the car. That's not my problem. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna walk off.
Okay, you head off. It is a weekend, so you don't have much to do. But we're going to move on to different people now. The next person I wanted to move over to was going to be Naku.
Oh?
Yes, Naku.
We have to move your character somehow.
Wait, I will say I took a picture of those 2 in the quotes, and I will send that to Latula later, because that'll be funny.
And Becky.
Naku, you... So, recently you were contacted by Wilbur. He wanted you to accept Wheatley's offer of becoming a warlock. So,
Yeah.
you went to Latula's mansion. You were let in without any trouble, where you were instructed to go down into the basement of the mansion. As you step down the stairs, you hear them creak, and the creak doesn't sound normal. It sounds almost like screams are escaping the stairway. The further you delve into the basement, the more horrifying everything gets. And you're not even certain if it's horrifying in the sense that it's like you feel something bad is about to happen. It's less that and more of the fact you feel like the further you go down here, the less you can understand.
I probably, Naku wouldn't even try and make sense of it. He'd just be like, oh, well, Wilbur's probably near, right? Whatever.
I had to add the fox wiggle. Sorry. Uh, you start to step down the stairs. The stairs slowly grow like wider, so you end up having to bound down them, and then you're pretty much just jumping down the stairs. You get to the bottom where you see Wheatley. In this lighting, you can't really make out any of the characteristics of Wheatley. So he looks less like an old man, and more like some type of abomination that the shadows of that Hawaiian shirt, you can tell you've seen him in the light. That is the Hawaiian shirt. But they seem to connect and almost form tendrils going around his shoulders and arms. The shadows wrap around each other, and you can almost see them moving.
Oh. Well, that's nice. I believe I was summoned here.
You were, child. I believe Wilbur wants you to become my warlock.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Well, if that is the case, then you need only make a small leap of faith.
To where?
You see, he guides you to a large gate that is, again, in this lighting, you can't make out any discerning characteristics of it. Or maybe even beyond that, you think your mind doesn't want to make out any discerning characteristics of this thing. But what you can tell is beyond, past this gate, is some writhing mass that is not alive, but you don't think it's unalive either.
Oh, what is that? Oh. I'm just
That
gonna try and squint, like thinking my eyes will zoom in.
that is, well, I don't really know what you humans call it.
I'm not a human.
Or I'm sorry, I don't know what you mortals call it. But in my tongue, you hear him open his mouth and something escapes that you're not able to comprehend.
Ah, yes, I've heard of those.
All you have to do is step into the gate.
Step into it.
Just step into the gate.
What's beyond the gate?
Beyond the gate is knowledge everlasting.
Okay, I just walk in.
Okay. Naku walks into the gate and will not be heard from again for the next millennia.
Yay.
There we are. Naku's character is gone forever.
Yay.
And with that, everyone here has already met Wei, right?
No.
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
Yeah. Only 2 people here haven't met him. I don't think... Fishy, you didn't meet him, did you?
No, I don't mean in like that. I mean like everyone, all real players have been introduced to Wei already, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't met Caledon or Lucky.
No,
Or
but like people
Who, I mean?
love characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
other
believe
words, we
so.
know who Wei is.
Yeah. The rough basics.
Okay. Wei, you are at home, probably being told to watch the kids while the Orphan Lord is gone on an important business meeting. I believe it's highly likely Amadeus would have described it as such. I'm
I would have told them to tell him. Yeah. I'm going to a party, however, it will be known as important business to wait. Thank you.
anyways. So
Yeah, he wouldn't question. He just watched the kids.
you have been left with the kids and the matron, of course. The matron made dinner for everyone, and then you were tasked with actually making sure everyone got into bed and everything. Once you guys got to like actual bedtime for everyone, you would have noted the matron pretty much just waits by the door while reading her holy book, waiting for Amadeus to get there. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, she realizes no one's coming, and then you see her head off to bed.
Oh, okay. I'm probably just gonna sharpen my sword and then go to bed.
Okay, you sharpen your sword, you go to bed, you wake up the next day, help out with the kids a little bit, and then you see Amadeus walk into the building. He looks like he slept in an unfamiliar place. He doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like anything bad happened. But Amadeus, you walk into the building, you see Wei, and you see the matron making breakfast.
As you're walking in, he's probably cleaning his blade or something.
I'm home.
Hello, Amadeus. You do remember that discussion about like bedtime and everything and curfew?
I did go to sleep on time, just not here.
Oh, so you just okay. Well, I guess that's
Yeah.
fine.
Exactly.
And also, I would like to note he does not smell drunk.
Hello, Wei.
Yeah. She looks over at you. Just set the or help everyone get their plates and everything, and then we'll go ahead and pray, and then we can all eat.
Ma'am. I just put 2 fingers in my mouth and then let out a loud whistle.
Everyone starts waking up all of a sudden.
And I say, prepare yourselves, it's time for food. Everyone, places, get your plates where you need to get your plates. I ain't doing this all the time. And then, only for the little kids, I help them out. But all the other older kids know to get their stuff prepared. So, yeah.
Okay. Wait, you see like 2 kids bump into each other and they're like, come on, man. And it looks like it's about to become a verbal argument.
I'm just gonna step in between the 2 and ask them what's going on.
You see one of them look over at you. He took my limited edition pencil yesterday, and then he threw it directly into the ceiling. You see he points up, and you see a pencil lodged into the ceiling.
Can I attempt to? Can I attempt to jump up and get it?
Yes, you can.
Not funny.
It is a large building.
As a rabbit, I assume I don't struggle.
I forgot you're a Harengon. You are a Harengon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a rabbit, you can make that jump pretty easily.
Yeah, I can hop 15 feet in the air.
You jump 15 feet in the air, and you pluck that pencil out.
I'm just gonna hand it back to the kid and say, "Did you actually do that?"
I did. I used a rubber band and some ingenuity, and I got it up there.
Well, you see, that's smart, but don't you think you could use that knowledge to help your friends instead of inconveniencing them?
I suppose I could. But you have to admit it was impressive.
It was impressive, but would you rather not be told it's impressive rather than scolded?
I guess. You see, he just starts looking down at the ground. I apologize. I didn't mean to get it stuck up there permanently. I was going to use another rubber band and get it down.
Do you accept his apology?
He just shakes his head, yeah.
Alright, now shake hands and let's go about,
If y'all three don't get to this table, you ain't getting no food, you understand me?
They shake hands and then they run off to the table.
Well then.
Okay, then we are
I'm
going...
talking to you two, way. You better hop yourself over here and get your spot.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Then we are going to move over to Caledon. You were brought late home. You were brought back home late last night. Your middle brother, I forget his name already. How the hell? What was his name? Logan. He brought you back home. As soon as you guys walked into the door, your father was waiting for you.
Oh dear.
You see, he looked you over. And he's like, "Did you go to a party by any chance?"
What? No. I was just meeting up with friends.
Meeting up with friends. Likely story.
Not the most
And maybe that's tiny party involved.
You see, he doesn't have a breathalyzer with him. But he does seem to be, like, inspecting you thoroughly. And you have been given a decent amount of time for all the drugs to be pushed out of your system. So you really have no worries for anything. And then you see Lorcan steps in and it's like, "Come on, Pops. He was hanging out with his friends and everything, and then I grabbed him, and then we just went to go get some food and everything. It's fine. Nothing happened."
Exactly.
You see your father looks at you, looks at Lorcan, and it's like he squints suspiciously, but it's like, "I guess it's fine."
The stage in a coup.
Well, whatever. You both of you guys go wash up and get to bed.
Oh, you make time for that one.
You see Lorcan just pat you on the shoulder, and then he 5-stars you in the middle of the back and walks away.
5 stars.
And now I no longer owe you. Thanks for that.
Are you unaware on what a 5-star is?
Like the rating?
No, a 5-star. I think it was popular like early 2000s. You took an open hand.
I was not really around in the early 2000s to elaborate.
Okay. Well, you take an open hand. It might have been an American thing. You take an open hand and you slap someone as hard as you can in the middle of their
That is
back.
exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah. It was fun.
Why?
It was a fun thing to do. There was also something called tasing, where it's like you take your thumb and you push it between your first and...
Oh no, we have that.
Yeah. I think me and Nick, or me and another friend, we basically sandwiched a friend. We were able to get our thumbs like directly in his sides, and we locked up his legs so he couldn't walk accidentally. And we almost got in trouble, but we then lifted him up and walked him to his classroom as if he was a combat veteran.
I found out like early school years that like I'm immune to it. It just doesn't affect me.
Am I due to having
Same.
older brothers? I built up an immunity.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm poked in the
The
side.
second somebody did it to me, they were like, "Why aren't you reacting?" I went, "I don't fucking know."
Yeah, some people, like, it really affects them. I know it didn't affect me, which would piss my friends off because they would try it all the time. But it's like, I had friends who were very susceptible to it, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's the same with me. Like, people do it to me, and I just stand there staring at them.
Anyways, then Lorcan heads upstairs.
Caledon goes from I owe you big time, gets a slap at the back like I no longer owe you.
Lorcan heads upstairs, goes to brush and everything. You guys probably, you're rich enough to have your own bathrooms and everything. Yeah. You don't have to wait for anyone to finish up, so you can go bathe.
And the dad from his office, he just hears like the muffled voice is like, I owe you, slap, I no longer owe you. He hears the footsteps up the staircase and just hear Caledon yelling, just so you know, Caledon is still my favorite. Like the switching brothers immediately, like you're my favorite last session, now getting slapped, like, by the way, the older brother's my favorite now.
Okay. Actually, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. 15.
You hear a very rare chuckle leave your father's mouth as you pass by his study. You hear him open up his mouth. Just so you guys know, I'm going to be visiting the orphanage tomorrow. So if anyone wants to come along, you just make sure you're ready at about 10 o'clock tomorrow. I think I have a meeting at 9. That'll take probably an hour.
Sure thing. I'll come along. I have some friends there.
You hear your eldest brother open up his mouth. He's screaming like fully across the mansion, and it's like, "No, I'm busy. I have a meeting at 10 and then another one at 12, so I won't be able to go." And then Lorcan's just like, "I don't want to go."
Just I'll make time. I'm busy. I don't wanna.
Like the most like 9-year-old response I've ever heard in my life. I don't want to. You can't make me.
So you know what you're doing in the morning. And we're going to move over to Chi Rin Mao. You get home. When do you get home?
Very, very, very early in the morning.
Okay, so you're talking like 3 o'clock in the morning, sometime around there?
Yeah, because, I mean, let's just be honest here. I still have a bag full of booze.
Okay. You pop up at your house at 3 o'clock in the morning. The lights have been left on as you are out, so your grandma usually leaves the lights downstairs on in case you do come back.
Fair. I should have told her that I was gonna be out later than late.
Yeah. You can hear faintly your grandma upstairs sleeping, and Sophie sleeping in her home. What has happened? What am I being?
Oh, I just added an event.
Okay, got it. Anyways, You can hear faintly the sounds of old people sleeping, just the various weird noises they make, like randomly in the middle of their sleep. Yes. Um, as you head upstairs, you note Tanuki is not
quiet.
here.
Oh God, where is he? Where is he gone?
There were a lot of cookies, and you're assuming Tanuki probably ate some of them, and they were very sleepy cookies, and he might have rolled a natural one on his saving throw. So.
I didn't even know he was at the party.
Yeah, he stole into your backpack.
Has he chunked the beer?
Amazing note. I was rolling for Tanuki that whole time. He rolled tremendously on his stealth rolls. None of you guys even noticed him.
Well,
Would Way have noticed?
No. Even Amadeus didn't notice when he woke up.
Nope.
Because apparently even when he's sleeping, he can roll a natural 20 in stealth.
Oh my fuck.
Anyways. So Tanuki's somewhere in a food coma.
well, so much for sleeping. I guess we're going to find Tanuki now.
Okay. You head back. Well, actually, go ahead and roll me a perception check. I want to see if you can track him, essentially.
Cat eyes.
Actually, I'll allow it to be a survival check if that one's better.
No. No.
What about an investigation?
Yes, I'll also allow investigation. And you can have advantage, because you do know Tanuki well.
Dang. Advantage.
That's even worse. How is it even worse? I am
Okay.
going to add guidance to that 11, though, because what the heck?
Okay, well, you need to get that 11 up to a 15 in order to find him. No.
Dang it, I got a 14. That hurts my soul.
Chi Rin Mao, you spend the night looking for Tanuki. You do not find him.
I ain't going to school till I find him. I don't care how long it takes.
It's a weekend.
Okay, I don't care. I ain't talking to anybody else or going to anything else until I find Tanuki.
Okay.
Ask for help.
Now,
This is
let's
happening.
see if Tanuki can find you when he wakes up.
Just
Okay. So, Chirin Mao, you're passing by a stall. You just see, the person's back is turned, so they don't see anything in the stall. You see a bunch of, like, juicy apples and everything. And you see Tanuki's just standing there munching on an apple, giving you the side eye.
bombastic side eye.
Dad, you turd. Come here.
You see, as you grab him to put him in your backpack, he pulls out one of those cookies, as he stole one and kept it for later, and just eats it.
At least I know where you are now.
There's the bad roll. He falls asleep in your backpack.
Dumb. You are so dumb.
Your Tanuki is one of my favorite things.
Yes, I know, I tried. Well, I'm assuming this makes me even more tired now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. So I move at 15 feet.
Yeah.
Correct?
It takes you a while, but eventually you get back home. Where you see...
But I do have wings now that I can actually practice with, I guess, since it's late at night, nobody will see me.
Oh yeah, sure. You go ahead
No
and
one
you
will see me fledging.
start flying. Probably not the best idea to try flying for the first time when you're absolutely exhausted. So go ahead and give me an
I'm not
acrobatics check.
flying. I'm not full on flying. I know very well for a fact. I'm only lifting up like a few feet off the ground.
I
as
understand.
I'm walking. Where's my acrobatics?
Didn't you just come out of a high?
That's why I'm at exhaustion level 2 instead of exhaustion level 1.
See, I would impose triple disadvantage, but I'm pretty sure you already have one disadvantage, and I can't do it again. So.
I still got a 14.
You still got a 14. You make it home in one piece as your grandma is opening up the door for normal people to come in. And you see Basil walking before you.
Wow.
You see Basil walk in. I'm sorry. You see Mr. M walk in as you get into the door. He looks over at you. Rough night, I suppose?
Yeah, my pet decided that hiding in my backpack was a good idea when I don't even remember where he went, but I found him. It's okay now.
What do coaches say? Go hit the showers, kid. Right? That's something a coach would say.
Brush it off, break away.
I suppose now would be an appropriate time to ask off work for the weekend, or for at least a couple days till I can wake up properly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You see he hands you your first paycheck for work, which will be 50 gold coins.
Oh! Awesome. I shall add that. Go. Yay!
You see Basil then takes up his spot where he normally sits, and your grandma gets him what he normally gets as he just sits, reads, and drinks some coffee.
That sounds great. I think I'm gonna go upstairs now.
Okay, you head upstairs and fall asleep. Tanuki is asleep in your backpack as always. Lutula, you're up next. You headed home after the party. You got Fowler, who was already there, to give you a lift, and you went home and fell asleep in your bed. Is there anything you wanted to do before falling asleep that night?
Not that I can think too much of.
Okay. Then you wake up the next morning to a report from Nate.
I'll pull it out the wall, getting ready for the day.
So the report reads, we are entering the inner band now. So from here, it should be pretty smooth sailing. I think I'm going to go through the Atropa estate, just because it's the easiest way to get through. And then we should arrive sometime in the next... I think we should arrive sometime next week.
Okay. I will send that information over to Callister, just like they got into the inner band, which means the Elder's safe, and they should be arriving sometime next week.
Okay.
And then she immediately gets back to essentially work, probably like relaying all of the donations they got from the charity ball not too long ago, to their proper places. I'm gonna assume she probably has like at least one or two acting gigs currently that are lined up, so she's memorizing lines for those. All that stuff.
Okay. One thing I would say is you could probably run a charity stream for the orphanage if you wanted to.
I'll send the idea over to Amadeus.
Okay.
What message do I get?
You'll get, hey, Amadeus, I was thinking about doing a charity stream for the orphanage. Do you think I should? What do you have? Like, do you have ideas for it or something?
I text back first, check out this picture, and then I send that picture of the two of them at the party in the couch under the clothes. And like gossip, all caps.
When did they start dating?
Don't know, but found them when I woke up in the morning. Don't know how that happened. As for charity stream,
Latula, does Latula have Daniel's number?
Latula does have Danny's number.
Okay, Latula sent a message to Danny with the picture that's like, hey, do you know when these two started dating? I never really paid attention to other people in the class.
Okay. You just get an immediate reply back that said, no, they're childhood friends, but they haven't dated.
Oh. So is it like a will they, won't they?
A more like, the male party refuses to decide if he wants to thing.
Oh my god, that must be infuriating.
Did you think he would be able to decide if he could get in a relationship?
I didn't know he existed till 2 days ago.
I have a great idea for the charity stream. It just popped in my head. A free giveaway. Pick your own fin today. Thoughts? Text.
Wait, are you... Okay. I mean, besides the legal ramifications of something like pick your own orphan today, I think a free giveaway is fine. I don't know.
Oh, also
giving
new
away
orphan.
people.
New orphan at orphanage. He is now party member. Name is Wei. He's from some country where they all have swords. He has a sword.
Interesting. So, yeah, okay. I don't know what to do with this information. Should I go
That was
over
just
to
an
the orphanage?
update. No, that was just an update text. As for
Oh.
charity stream, I don't know. You're supposed to be the stream person. I just hold the camera.
Well,
Yeah,
given
sometimes.
Danny's surprise at the gift I gave her, I'm starting to think my version of what is considered valuable and not is skewed, so I have no idea what would be a good giveaway to anyone.
I mean, you did buy her a sports
like,
car.
Oprah.
You see Wheatley look over your shoulder, Lutula, and he notices your text messages, and he's just like, giving away people's a wonderful gift idea.
This wouldn't be for, like, nutritional value grabs. This is for, like, I guess...
Slavery! It's still a great idea. Your cults need a decent amount of slaves.
I feel...
Can you give me a persuasion check?
But I feel angry.
You guys are the ones that put this line of thought.
Okay.
It's your fault.
So, Wheatley rolled a 6. Now, usually Wheatley would have a positive modifier, but Wheatley fully does not understand other people. So this is the only stat he has a very negative modifier in. So, even though he rolled a 6, Wheatley got a 1.
Oh,
He has a -5 in empathy.
Wouldn't he have advantage on persuading me?
You're right, he does have advantage on persuading you. You are his own flesh and blood.
come on, give me
He got a
negative
negative
number.
2.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's still a one. I don't think that's a good idea, Gramps. But thanks for the thoughts.
Oh, okay, but remember, if you guys ever want any slaves, I have a tremendous amount of them that are just waiting in the gate for people to ask me for them.
Maybe I can do a live stream where. Oh wait, no, they can't really view Lucky, or else they'll go insane. Is Lucky back yet?
Lucky is back yet. Do you want to take him to go see I know orphan kids like pets. Do you want to take him to go see the orphan kids? I mean.
He has to go to his normal form, but yeah. Well, not his normal form. I mean his actual, the one that won't make them go insane.
Of course, I know humans can't really deal with Lucky's natural beauty, but it'll be fine.
He's such a good boy. Latula will send Amadeus a text that's like, I'll be over in a...
Why? Question mark.
To bring my doggo over so you guys can meet him.
When did you have a dog? You know what? Why am I even asking? Okay.
I've had a
that's
dog
handled.
for like 17 millennia. He's been a family pet for a while now.
Okay. Now,
I'm
just
gonna
so we're...
pretend I know what millennia means and say okay.
You got the best grades in the school.
That was obviously a mistake.
Now he's just trying to make it look like he's trying to overcorrect.
Gosh damn it! Curse that's one.
It turns out that they accidentally swapped Amadeus and Callista's grades.
Gosh damn it! Gosh damn it!
Latula will send over a message to Chirin that's like, we're thinking of ideas for a charity stream over at the orphanage, and I'm bringing my pet doggo, Lucky.
You have a dog?
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm trying to say.
Have I never told you guys about my dog?
No, you haven't.
Oh, well, I'm bringing him over to the orphanage so he can hang out with the orphan children.
This should be cool. This should be awesome, actually. I'll be over in a minute.
I'm gonna send Caledon a text. Caledon, Latula wants to do charity live stream and is coming over to Orphan to show off Doggo that apparently she owns. Do you want to come and?
Since when did you have a dog?
Exactly. Question, right? That's what I said.
Don't worry, I'm already on my way.
Okay.
And then I just shout, wait! Wait, shit! Gosh damn it, where are you?
What?
Come out here, because I'm sitting on the roof of the orphanage. Come outside!
Okay, I'm gonna climb up as well.
We have guests arriving away. This will be your first
Yes.
time. Well, Chi's coming, you already know Chi. But you'll be meeting the rest of the adventure party. So, you better,
He's coming? Yay!
Okay.
Okay, so what's the move when guests come over? What am I meant to do?
Well, it's the adventuring party, which means you're going to meet your comrades.
Ah.
So, I don't know what they do in your town, but I guess introduce yourself.
Usually we fight, and then we shake hands.
I will say that out of all of them, one you most likely would not want to fight is Chirin. Latula might kill you by accident. And Caliban is like the quiet, scary one, so I don't know what.
You guys don't have duels over here?
No, that's only in class.
How bizarre. Also, what is that? Wait, I point at your phone.
Oh, this is a phone. We use it to communicate over Disney.
You don't use birds?
Birds died out a million years ago. No, I'm joking. No.
Birds died out a trillion years ago. Get your facts
Thank
straight.
you. Trillion years ago, actually. No, the only birds we use are Twitter. Thank you. No. We are more advanced than your country, apparently. So.
Oh, what? Okay.
Do you want a phone?
No.
Good.
It's
'Cause
scary.
I was lucky to steal this from someone. Okay.
Stealing isn't good, but you know.
You know what? Wait, you just broke into a candy shop and caused a man a deep concussion. I don't want to hear anything.
That was for the greater good.
That was for candy. It was not the greater good. It was for candy.
Yeah, I value these children's happiness more than that old man.
It wasn't really for their happiness. I just needed you to do something stupid, and you listened.
Well, did it make them happy?
Not really. You picked the wrong candy. You brought home black licorice, which was a surprise.
That was the only candy that I picked. All the candy that they had.
That was a mistake, man. That black licorice.
Wait.
Disgusting.
I know this is metagaming, but bruh, he let the kids decide which candy they wanted.
I know. I'm gaslighting the shit out of Way right now. I know.
Oh yeah, he's like feeling really bad.
Oh no, yeah, I'm 100%. I know that he picked like the kids. They loved it, but I'm gaslighting. I'm dancing gaslighting the shit out of Way right now.
Will you excuse me for a minute?
What are you going to do?
Nothing. It's fine.
Is it really fine? Okay, you know what? Just make sure you're ready for one of the other events.
I will do. I'm gonna go back inside and individually start apologizing.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Okay, I got +9 to my persuasion because I got expertise. It's dirty 20.
Okay, +9 to your persuasion because you got expertise. Dirty 20. A bunch of kids. Should I make this a contested roll? I feel like I could if I wanted
By the
to.
way, I look very, very upset that I've got them the wrong candy.
Okay.
I know that I let them choose, but I fully believe I'm doing something.
You know what? They pretty much all just accept the apology without much issue.
Well, considering that I didn't get the wrong candy.
Yeah, they're just like, what is, whatever. It's fine.
And then I'm just gonna sit in a corner and play my flute.
Okay, you sit in a corner, you play your flute, and then everyone will start arriving at the orphanage. First person
I'll let the matron know that
a bunch of people are coming over.
Latula and my adventuring party is coming. Well, specifically Latula because there's a chance she might bring something outrageous. So be prepared.
Yeah. So
Everyone's gonna be greeted by very weird flute songs because they would not have heard it over here.
So you just go up to the matron and you're like, yeah, adventuring party coming over. And she looks at you, oh, so I'll finally get to meet this elusive adventuring party.
It's basically she, Latula, and then some other people you haven't met. But Latula said she's bringing over her pet, and you know rich people. I don't know what she means when she says pet, so just in case, we should probably be prepared. Just saying.
Okay.
Because, at the party I went to yesterday, Latula said she was bringing a little gift, and she brought a sports car.
A sports car? Like
a full sports car as a gift.
Oh.
So
Well,
I don't know what she means when I pet, you know. It
hopefully
could be
it's
like a
nothing
dragon.
too big.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So at that, people will start arriving. The first of which being Caledon and his dad.
I'm gonna be up on the roof.
I'm in the corner playing a flute.
Yeah, Caledon, you arrive. The trip with your father was not one of silence. He really was just like talking your ear off about the whole gold petal family, like everything that's going on there. And then he was complaining a bit about the festival that's coming up in like 2 or 3 months that he was put in charge of. So just a lot of him talking, basically using you to vent.
This one time, if there's anything in particular about the gold petals, he's actually gonna pay attention.
Okay.
Is it just general rambling, or is there some sort of context that he's trying to get at?
It was kind of rambling, but like he was also like hinting. It's like, you. It was like you two should really like hang out at some time, see if you guys like each other. I think you two will get along. So just whenever you have a free day, tell me, and I'll go ahead and set up kind of a dinner date or something for you two, so you can talk and everything.
Yeah, sure. You just set it up, and I'll be there.
Okay, so you're okay with whatever date I set?
Yeah, sure, whatever you want.
Okay.
You can just see he's kind of absent-minded about something, but you're not really sure what it is.
Got it. You see your father kind of looks at you, and he seems like he's about to say something, and then decides to kind of hold his tongue. As you guys arrive at the orphanage, your father looks at the building, and you just see him shake his head and just, like, you hear him click his tongue, essentially.
You see Amadeus waving at your car from the roof, and the matron's by the door.
It appears that maybe our financial backing is more important than I originally thought.
Oh yes, definitely. Those poor kids. I mean, they even have to climb the roof for entertainment. I mean, sad, truly.
I'm giving this nice wave while Caledon's talking shit. That's crazy.
He's just milking those financial aids for all that it's worth.
Okay. You guys see Caledon and his father step out. You see immediately your father takes out his notepad and starts writing things down, like the pricing of like getting the shingling and everything repaired, structural damage, trying to get some people in to clean up the overgrowth in the tower to the left. Just like really going at it, and it's like, this is what I'll need to do here. Trying to figure out if those are just cloths or actual tarps covering broken areas in the shingling.
They're actual tarps covering broken areas.
Trying to discern what type of water damage is going on there.
My best guess is all of them.
Okay.
Yep.
It looks like this will be a little bit longer than I thought it would.
So I will check up with my friends, but you know where to find me.
Yeah. You see, as you guys get in, he looks at the matron. He waves at her, and then just explains that he's really just going to go run through and see if he can't do what is essentially like a baseline estimate on repair costs, something that a contractor would do. And you know your father's worked with contractors so many times that he gets pretty good estimates on how much things will cost.
So he's
It's,
just gonna look at the dad to figure out when he's the most occupied by the scribbling. And when the dad is busy writing down, he's just gonna crawl up onto the roof to hang out with Amadeus.
Stop, Caladon. Did you enjoy the party before you had to leave early?
What? What party? We were just hanging out with friends, remember?
Yes. We were hanging out with friends. Totally no party whatsoever. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Oh, yeah, hold on. Someone has to introduce themselves. Wait!
I'm inside playing the flute. I can't hear
Stop
you.
playing your flute! I'm shouting. There's holes in this house. You hear my voice everywhere. Don't worry about it.
Well, in which case, I'm fully concentrated on my flute and I don't hear you.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm going to look kind of... Go ahead.
Wait, you see a small child with a light silver hair walk up to you. You see her eyes are basically stars, and she shakes your shoulder.
Yeah?
Oh, God.
The Orphan Lord would like to see you. He requests your presence in his chamber.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna bunny hop onto the roof. Very elegant.
As you start bunny hopping onto the roof, give me a small perception check.
To avoid the car.
Okay, I have two expertise, and the other one is in perception, and I have a +10 because my wisdom is very good.
What's your passive perception then?
25.
25? Son of a bitch. Just remind me of that whenever I ask for a perception check. For the most part,
I
you
have the observant feat, by the way. That's why.
Yeah, for the most part, you should just get through automatically. Current characters. Okay. You see Maria was the small child's name. You see her just kind of looking up like I wanted to go up too. She's just waiting there.
May I bring her up?
You may.
I just scoop her in my arms and then hop up.
You guys see the matron looks up at you guys. She sees Maria up there, and she's just like, "Okay, wait, both of you, make sure she doesn't fall."
Don't worry, she's safe with me.
Okay.
Mom, you know I would die before I let her get her.
Okay.
I second that opinion.
And then you see the matron just starts walking Caladon's father through everything, trying to get through.
Who's the pompous-looking dude?
Okay, I'm going to take Maria from Way's arms and be like, Way, this is Caladon. Caladon, this is Way.
Hello.
Oh,
Gotcha.
and Maria, this is the Caladon that you met in Gallo. Yeah.
I just give a light bow.
Thank you, I guess.
Don't worry, he
He's
bows
gonna be
at fucking
the new
everyone.
member of our adventure party. Because I forgot I'm the leader by accident.
And Caladon is just gonna have a conniption of adorableness over Maria.
I'm pretty sure Maria enjoys the attention.
Okay. So, you guys are just sitting up there, and the next person to arrive... Chirin, are you going to the place to see if, to see the dog? Or are you just sitting at
Yeah,
home?
I already said that I was already on my way when Latula texted.
Okay. So the
'Cause
next...
remember, I'm friends with Way, so I need to see my friend.
So then I believe the next person to arrive will be you. Because I think you live very close.
Yeah. If I didn't know any better, I would have been first, but, you know, I am still tired, so...
Yeah, I was assuming it would take you a bit to actually, like, get up and get ready. You will still have one level of exhaustion.
Have a long rest?
You
Okay,
did get
so
a
we
long
have
rest,
one.
yeah.
Gotcha. So still not great, but fine enough.
Yeah, I'll take 2 long rests to get that exhaustion down to 0. But there does have to be a break in between those. You can't just take them back to back. So,
But yes, I'm here now.
you arrive, you see Maria, Amadeus, Wei, and Caledon all up on the roof.
On the roof again.
Of course.
You're welcome to stay on the ground if you want.
I can come up there whenever I want.
That's true. You're welcome.
That is true, yeah. I'm just saying. You're kind of like a gem. I'm like, yeah, so, yeah, get up here.
I'd like to like bend over and offer my hand because I can tell that you're looking.
You're on the roof.
Yeah, you can always jump up to it.
I know. I'm usually good at getting on roofs, but I need to
okay.
learn how to work wings.
It's
This
okay.
sucks.
Okay.
This is perfect
Sledging this.
exercise. You can do this. Just try. Believe in your wings and jump.
Oh
Sledging
God.
this. I will attempt to get up on the roof.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check, or you can just use your flying speed if you want.
I can actually I have claws too, so I do have a climbing speed as well. But I'm trying to learn how to work wings, so
Okay.
I'll just try and fly up there.
Okay, give me a very easy athletics check. You'll get up regardless. It's just a matter of like how used to flying you are getting.
Well, my strength is +0, so yep, sounds about right.
You guys see Chirin's wings spread out and they start to flap. It is a very shaky takeoff. And a very shaky landing, but Chirin does land.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Flew.
You flew. I don't think that's the right. You know what? I'll let you have it. Just sit down and like rest or something. You look exhausted.
1 sec. I would like to point out that Caledon Shakespeare's his head. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume he just breaks into the whole to be or not to be speech.
Yeah, that was a autocorrect from my side that says I'm a lot smarter than you think I am.
As Caledon begins to do it, I'd like to play background music on the speech.
But yeah, he is very overly dramatic, like he's trying to hide something he's very much not hiding.
Well, I think a blind man could see that you're awfully acting a bit awkward, aren't you?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Caledon, you're getting weird looks from Maria and Amadeus now.
You should start with me, Maria.
Yeah, we're both like, huh?
I'm tired and
Can I want to poke Caledon in the head. Are you possessed?
No,
Ooh,
no.
ooh.
I'm feeling fine. Absolutely fine.
What if by Caledon Shakespeareing, he pricks his thumb and says, by the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes, and then Latula comes.
Oh, gross.
It'll just be more like, come on, could this day get any worse?
And then the Eldritch God arrives. Ah!
Yeah, as you say that, Latula arrives. Chirin, what were you trying to say, by the way?
I don't think I was trying to say anything other than I was high out of my mind because I was excited that I actually flew a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, so Chirin lands, and then Latula will arrive.
Just like can today get any worse? And Latula arrives, Caledon looks down and was like, and today just got a lot better. Latula, hi!
Hey, actually, before I say hey, Fox, would you like to do the honors of describing this dog that I have never seen nor heard from?
You guys see Latula comes out. Latula, you have to pick Lucky up and pull him out. As
Is
you
a
get,
tiny dog?
he's a large fat dog.
Okay.
Would
you
you like help getting that off?
Jill Pet Calvin, a perfect reflection of the rich in society. What?
You see Latula picks up a dog and pulls him out. This is a very old dog. He seems to have trouble moving and everything. He is a Cocker Spaniel, chocolate in color. He has large, droopy eyes and ears. His eyes aren't even like fully open all the way. He walks very slowly, just kind of meandering about. He looks like a grumpy old man. In fact, he seems so old. You see, even though he's chocolate in color, the hair around his mouth is graying, and it actually forms like a type of beard, a gray beard on his mouth. And it looks like his nose has not been wet for like the last 2 years.
He is also wearing a bright pink collar.
Yes,
Which surprisingly wasn't Latula's choice, it was her mom's choice.
He's wearing a bright pink collar. His fur looks like the softest thing you could ever touch.
What kind of Cocker Spaniel is it?
It looks like some type of mutt Cocker Spaniel.
No, like there's different kinds. There's English, there's Springer, there's
I
American.
understand some type of mutt. It's a mixture of a couple. It is a Cocker Spaniel enough that you can tell, but it is a mutt.
Though I think this one looks more like a Cavalier.
Yeah, I think it looks more like
a larger
Cavalier.
It's only because my character is very familiar with loads of different animal kinds because we use them for war in my country.
I now know exactly what this dog looks like because Fox described it. It's based off of our old dog. Its description is completely our old dog.
I need to find a picture of said dog, but for now, this is kind of the basic gist of what he looks like.
In my country, we use this for hunting.
Oh, he's a really good boy when it comes to hunting. Though, I wouldn't come anywhere closer to him. He will bite you.
Yeah.
And you brought him to meet orphans?
I was going to say, you're not going to bring that in if it's going to bite the orphans. I won't let you.
Okay.
If it bites anybody, I will kick it.
If you kick my dog will kill you.
My dog will kick you. If you kick my dog will kick you. Anyways, but yes, this dog is based off of a real life dog that we knew very well. You see, the dog sees a couple people up at the top, and then it just kind of looks over at Latula and then just splats directly on the ground to sleep.
What'd you guys think I was going to bring over? Some, like, horrific abomination?
No.
Yes. Well, I say hanging upside down on a roof. Yes, that's exactly what I thought you were going to bring.
No, it's just a good boy.
DM, I have a question.
What's up?
Considering we've been to Latula's house,
Yes.
and we've seen people, disappear and transform, would it be possible for us to question that that's the actual, that's an actual dog, or could we assume that...
Yeah, you guys all
like
know
that
Latula, there's no way this is the real form of this thing. 100%.
Yeah, so... I'm pretty sure all of us just give you a look.
Because I've seen a lot of this breed in where I come from, would I be able to discern that it doesn't look like a normal hunting dog that we
It
use?
doesn't look like a normal hunting dog. Usually those dogs are well bred. They inbred, and a lot of them at that time would be showing like forms of deformation and everything. This looks like a dog that would have been taken out of that line of inbreeding and allowed to breed with other animals and such. So it looks like a healthy dog, albeit extremely old. You'd also know that the reason those dogs are temperamental is because they are good hunt dogs. They're very good at hunting, but they're not the best with kids and such. They'll steal food out of their hands, they'll nip at their feet, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
But for the most part, this dog seems to have taken an attitude of like, if you don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. So very lazy.
Latula, can you come up here real quick? Well, come just towards me because I'm hanging off the edge of the roof.
Latula will pick up her dog and...
No, leave him right there just for a few. Leave him right here, just you.
Yeah, also remember, the dog won't like being picked up since I'm basing him off of a real life dog, Lucky.
Amadeus, considering it...
Pick him up. Okay, Latula will just tell him to stay and not even attempt to climb or anything, just straight up vortex warp up to you.
Amadeus, are you sure it's wise?
Wait, what are you saying?
Are you sure it's wise to leave that thing down there with all the children?
That's why the children are inside, Way. Or you know what, Way, go down there and keep a watch on. How about that?
Yep, will do. I'm just gonna stand in the doorway.
Appreciate you. And then I just look at Latula. I like sit up from where I was hanging. I'm like, I think you know. I think Sheeran knows. I think Calvin knows. And I think I know that is not what it looks like. So what the fuck is it?
It's a dog. He's been in the family for a while now.
What is it, and what have you brought to my orphanage?
His actual form might have many more eyes than you see there, and it might be many times larger, and we might use him to hunt some of the more special things at Grandpa's homeland, but he's still a good boy.
Yeah, he is precious.
You see, he gets up, he walks around a bit, he realizes there's a better sunbathing spot, walks over there, and then just lies back down.
So you're telling me, as I light up a cigarette in my mouth, that you brought to this orphan some many-eyed, super big, whatever, in the form of a dog?
No, he's a Cocker Spaniel right now. Also, that would technically make this orphanage one of the safest places in Boyer.
Yeah, but is it good with kids?
As long as I tell it not to eat them.
Why would you have to tell it not to eat? Does it just voluntarily eat kids?
Voluntarily eats a lot.
Voluntarily eat kids.
Oh my gosh.
Take the same actions you would take towards my uncle.
I don't like your uncles.
True, but my uncle actually is, I believe, less potty trained than this dog.
That's a problem. Why are you... That's not something that you normally say. That's a problem.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna go back down there before he decides there's a better place to sunbathe closer to the kids.
I will say that Caledon's dad and the matron are inside doing an esque place.
Yeah.
And you should say hi to Wei. He's the funny guy that's guarding the door. And the new member of our adventure party.
Oh, okay. I'm serious though. Don't have him kick my dog or we'll be looking for another member of the adventuring party.
Well, that's all depends on your interaction with him. You can decide that. I'm just, Sheeran knows him. Apparently, he's cool with Sheeran.
Absolutely not, Brad. It is extremely cruel to have nature's slowest flying bird deliver anything for you. That is animal cruelty.
Are you asking to have an owl deliver something?
No, it's my pet, and usually how people contact me, seeing as I don't have phone.
Do you want a phone?
No, I don't trust it.
Anyways, so Brad's pet.
Spooky, scary technology. I come from a primitive country.
Your owl is keeping an eye on the dog, and the dog is not paying attention to anything.
Besides, he's really old at this point. He doesn't care about things unless they come within like a 10-foot radius of him.
It's a true owl.
I was gonna move him over here. Anyways, so there's Lucky, the dog.
Okay, what are we doing for this, aka what am I giving away for this live stream?
How about orphans?
Again, my grandpa gave the exact same offer, and the thing is, my grandpa wasn't joking about it.
No, I'm being serious. Like an adoption program.
Oh, I thought you meant the slaves. Okay.
What?
Are you serious?
Apparently,
Latula,
slavery
I'm not the smartest, and I even feel, actually no, I can't say that anymore. God damn it.
Like,
You hear?
all great and visibility for the orphanage.
You
So,
say, I am
someone
not the
can set up
smartest. And then you say, wait, I can't say that anymore. And then you see Maria's eyes just dart over to you, Amadeus.
Yes, Maria, I have some horrible news, Maria.
Wait, isn't giving away children sort of offering a debt to people?
Yes, you're essentially paying to get indebted.
How would you like to spend hundreds of dollars a year on someone who isn't yourself to feed, clothe, and house them? And also, later on, thousands of dollars a year to provide them with an education.
But they are the thing that will surpass you. They will create your legacy. You are paying $1 million in 18 years for immortality.
This is a chance for you to fix all the mistakes you made in your own life by living vicariously through your own work.
Just giving them to the worst possible parents.
Human culture and etiquette, but I feel like that's not healthy.
I can make it worse. You can get one in each color if you want.
Damn it.
I won't get
the
one
new
free.
Bride and Angelina. Get your own baseball kits for a simple donation at this charity live stream. I think it'll work.
Buy one, get one half price.
Exactly. Wait, no, not like that. They are all equal in worth.
Sharon,
Except
do you
for
have
every other.
any good suggestions for live stream?
No, I don't do all this fancy stuff.
I was more talking about like a giveaway for the live stream.
Why don't we get Waves from a different country? He can put on a performance or something.
Yeah. Wait, can you perform anything?
Yeah, wait, what do they do at your country that's interesting? Did you perform it? That could possibly get us, some.
Well, the only thing things we really do in my country is war, fight, and play instrument.
Well, you know what? We could get I wrote his name down. Give me a second. Where's my eternal rival?
Yeah, right?
We could get Alvarez and Way to do some sort of mock duel as part of this live stream, right? And then people
We
can
can hold
play
a tournament with everyone in our class.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Latula?
Hold a tournament. I said it in plain English.
Yes, I know. I just wanted you to say it. Anyway.
Oh, a tournament with everyone in our class. A fighting tournament. See who's the strongest in our class.
A tournament of power, you mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Every
Is that
great show
DBZ
needs a
reference?
tournament arc.
That is it. Well, it's a
Ah.
DBS reference.
That was a DBS reference. Tournament of power. Winners don't get destroyed. Okay.
Probably just another class that you're gonna excel at.
No, I'm not.
Maria,
I'm actually not.
Maria, did he tell you that he got the best
Oh,
grades in school?
oh my
You're
gosh.
like the best in our entire
you,
gym.
you see Maria looks like a hero has died in front of her.
I just bent to one knee in front of her. I'm like, I failed you. I'm jumping off the roof. I'm literally jumping out head first. I go off the roof. Nope, it's too late. I've jumped off the roof head first. Take me now. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a sleight of hand to try to catch him.
You
Like, just dangle him by the leg.
You can.
I mean, we have different sports as well in my country. Like, I don't think you have a lot of the things I have.
That is a 26 to carry a flying Amadeus.
Yeah.
Let me go. I just want to end it all. God damn it. This is disgusting. Me.
Amadeus, you see the matron comes out and sees what's happening. Amadeus, what are you doing?
I'm done with it, Mom. Why am I the smartest? This is all.
Amadeus?
Thing ever.
Amadeus.
May I mention, I said he could counter my sword, and he tried to say that I only have one sword.
Yeah, well, that was until I saw my report card, you bastard. Now I can count like there's nobody's business.
Anyways, she's looking at you, Amadeus. Amadeus, let's not jump off the roof because you're doing well in school. That's not a reason. No,
Look at
no,
Maria.
no,
Look at
no,
Maria. She thinks I
no,
failed.
no, Amadeus. Not a reason to do that. If Maria, it's good. It's okay to do well in school. In fact, I would prefer if you guys did well in school. He's made me very happy that he did so well in school.
Amadeus, it could be worse. Like, if my father finds my grades, I'm done.
I don't know your life.
Isn't your father right behind the Matrix?
Yeah, that's why I shut up, because Caledon, as you said that, your father is right behind the matron.
He was a
Oh.
little bit trying to obstruct Amadeus from jumping on a roof.
Ritual is going to use her mage hand to stop both her friends from killing themselves.
So yeah,
No.
Caledon's dad just hears that straight up. Like, he told him, like, yeah, there's been some delays. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Don't worry. It's not like he finds out I stashed the...
But Caledon, you also did really well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he stashed away that he did better at politics than he did at roguing.
No, Lutula said that out loud. If I remember, you got an amazing grade in politics.
Lutula? Don't make me drop Amadeus. Please don't.
Just let me go. Let me go.
You see your father, at first he was taken aback, because he was like, you hid that from me? And then he's like thinking, he's like, oh, I understand now.
In fact, you did better in poli-sci than you did in roguing.
I'm even shooting Latula dirty looks now. I'm like, you backstabbing!
Latula fully doesn't get what's going on right now.
It's not like I ended on top of every single class imaginable at our year. That was Amadeus.
No, that's it. Kill me now. I'm kicking her hand now. Let go. Let me die now. I'm trying to.
I'd like to squat in a way where I'd spring myself if anybody tries to jump, so I can like catch them.
You see the matron just giving you a thumbs up, like you're doing the right thing way. While all of
I'm just at the door, basically squatting.
while all of this is happening, you hear a deep breathing start to kind of crackle as it becomes the snoring, as the good boy, the old dog Lucky, has fully fallen asleep while you guys are screaming at the top of your lungs.
Well, at least he breathed.
Amadeus Winterfell, Orphan Lord, top of his class. What kind of monstrosity is this?
Like, might even be in the running for valedictorian at this point.
I can't do it.
I
What
think
you-
he's having a tough time. I don't
catch
get
some
why
floating
they're
roll.
being melodramatic, but
I'm definitely voting for you, mate.
I should have just skipped the classes. I should have skipped the classes.
What's your role to catch people? Because I've not actually caught anyone in D&D before.
It would be
It's
athletics.
either sleight of hand or athletics,
Yeah,
depending on what you
Oh,
want to
brilliant.
hold them up
I
to,
have-
but catch them midair.
Yeah.
I am very acrobatic and very athletic.
Sharon, have you made any of your poisons yet? I can test them. Don't worry, I can test them. Just let me check them all.
Amadeus, if you are going to die, who's gonna look after Maria?
Oh.
She deserves better. I failed. I failed horrendous.
Wait, one, the matron's looking. Stop talking about Amadeus dying. No, we're not. No. And two, I am the primary guardian for the kids.
I was about to say.
So let's stop being so melodramatic. Just
Melcher, framed it and put it on the fridge. Why would you do that?
because it's an accomplishment.
Dude, every time I go to get food, I have to look at all those 100% and 90s. It's disgusting.
East Evolution, just stop eating.
Amadeus, why don't you just have a smoke break and chill out?
Well, I look at Wei as I have a cigarette between my lips. I've practiced this. I can talk while smoking.
Chirin, you see the matrons looking at you like, how do I calm him? I don't.
Wait, can I try roll persuasion to calm him down?
I
Yes.
said just off the roof. I don't mind.
What's my persuasion?
See, and that's why Sharon's a friend. She understands this. Let me go.
Plus 9. Oh, 15 plus 9.
Amadeus, are you calm yet?
I look at Wei, this new orphan who's just come in, trying to tell me that I should calm down and accept this reality. And I wonder to myself, did I make the right decision? Why are you on her side?
Okay.
I'm just trying to calm you down because I think your outburst might be scaring Maria.
Okay, Amadeus,
Now
here's the
look at
thing.
Maria. What does Maria look like?
Maria's actually just kind of looking at the dog, wondering if she could go pet it.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
You see the matron looks at you, Amadeus. Amadeus, I would like to bring up something. If you kill yourself now, you won't be able to punch your father in his smug face.
Wait,
And
what?
immediately, all the trash stops, and I take a thoughtful pose.
Amadeus, you never told me about your father.
We do straight up have a contract to kill him.
Wait, what?
You know what? You're right. Okay, help me up, Calaron. Get back on the roof. You're
Wait,
right.
what?
So Amadeus is dead.
Hello, Caladon. I forgot to say
you
this.
guys are like planning to murder your father. Caladon accidentally lets go of your leg.
No. Here. I go in my jacket pocket. I fish out some papers. Okay, these are therapist notes, and then this is apparently the contract. And then my dad was you'll see it in the notes. But my dad was a prick, and he messed around with Alucard. No, who did he mess around with? Was it
Nolus.
Messed around with Nolus Atropa.
He messed around with Nolus, so we have a contract.
Amadeus,
Who?
I believe Caladon was holding you by your leg over the
Oh, you're
roof,
right.
and he just casually let go of you.
Wait, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Caladon was holding Amadeus by his leg, but then Caladon tried to jump off of the roof too, and they were both then being held up by Latula's mage hand.
And then I was in a primed state to catch if anything fell.
I think Caladon just said she let go of him. Or
Yeah,
they
he
let
just
go.
let go of you, like in
Yep.
complete shock, like, what are you doing?
Yep, I'm falling.
Okay, can I catch?
Athletics.
Athletics, okay. Plus 8, okay. Oh.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
You try
Can I
to.
get advantage? Can I get advantage
You
with
know-
my bunny hop?
You have been primed and ready to go since the beginning, so I will give you advantage. Nothing.
Oh my
That's a
fucking god.
2.
Okay, you got a 10.
Can you just give me pity?
Yeah. So you go to
DC is 11.
you go to grab Amadeus. You do grab him. Um, Amadeus.
Wait.
Probably would have been better if I did.
Wait, how big are you?
I'm medium. I'm a very tall bunny.
Yeah, that's what I
know.
thought. How tall?
But like, I also have a absolutely ginormous tail, so that would cushion the fall if I landed on it.
Yeah, but how tall are you?
How tall are you?
About 6 foot.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, oh boy.
Amadeus, Wei grabs you, and you can tell he's trying his best here. You're just
Yeah,
too
but,
tall because he
yeah.
grabs you by your ankles.
Yeah, so my head's still gonna hit the freaking ground regardless.
Yeah.
Can I try position it so he falls on my tail because it's a pretty big fucking tail?
You can. And I'm gonna say with a 10, you do cushion the blow with your tail a bit. But he will still end up getting pile drived into the ground by accident. The matron's gonna go ahead and look at it. It's like, are you okay, Amadeus?
Can I do a medical check on him?
Give me one moment. Amadeus, you are going to take 3 points of falling damage.
If I had a
Alright.
silver piece for every time Amadeus got pile drive into the ground when we've been hanging out, I'd have 2 silver pieces, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
What did you take that off? I've heard that somewhere.
Phineas and Ferb,
I
Dr.
believe
Ferb.
I have heard it from people who have heard it from somewhere else, so I don't know where the original thing
It was
is.
from Phineas and Ferb from Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, I remember now.
If I had what was it like? If I had $1 for every time I beat Parry the Platypus, I would have $2, which is really not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
I look at the matron, because, I've just fallen off the roof. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, but can I check for any other injuries?
Yeah, just give me a quick medicine check.
Alright, just a +4. 18.
Other than the mental injuries, there's really nothing.
You'll be fine. I just offer my hand to help him up.
I'm just gonna kip up. Like when you kind of lean on your back and then you kind of spring up
I
with your
know.
hand.
I'm a WWE fan. I know what kip up is.
I'm gonna kip up, yeah.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, the event you guys want to do is a tournament of power?
Yeah.
I'm not that strong. My talents lie elsewhere.
Oh, I was gonna say we could use magic for it.
Yeah,
I don't
same,
use
but
magic
otherwise that
either.
would be.
I don't use magic at all. I don't
That's
have
great.
these
I
spells.
use it all the time. It's not fair
Same
for me if we
things.
don't use magic.
It's not fair if we don't because I have
Oh, but-
literally a minus strength.
Lot of strength. I am very strong.
Latula's sending out a message to all our classmates that's like, impromptu tournament of power charity event for the orphanage. Winner gets 1,000 gold pieces.
I'm just looking at your phone very weirdly.
Latula's phone is the latest generation, and you'll see at this point in time, Latula is like flicking off portions of her phone, and you can see transparent screens form that she's also able to type and look at.
Yeah, my eyes are just squinting as in, what the fuck am I looking at?
Okay. So, you type out real quick, tournament of power, at the orphanage, winner gets $1,000, and send it out to
Strongest orc can survive.
a class group chat that was started by, Alvarez. Label.
You're gonna be the
Wait, there's a class group chat?
There is
I'm
a-
dropping the picture in the class group chat then. I dropped that picture right in there, bang, and I'm like, would you look at the happy couple?
So between matches, what do we get? Like short rest or?
Nothing.
Well, I'm assuming as other people are fighting, we're resting. So wouldn't that not just be a little short rest?
You just wait until you go again.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be a gauntlet until the last people go head to head.
Happy fucking Hunger Games, people.
As you say, Lucky can be the ref. You guys see Lucky gets up, he bounds upwards almost like 80 feet, and then spits out something as a small arena forms where you guys can fight.
What?
Totally normal.
I just look at Latula. I'm like, what do you mean totally no?
This is just an educated guess. This is just a little educated guess, but that's not a normal dog.
No, you know what? That's it. I've had enough. I'm going for a walk. That was too much for me. Can't do this.
Okay.
You'll be okay, Amadeus. Would you not want to impress the rest of the orphans and show your power?
You're being
I look at Way.
right now.
Oh wait, go ahead, Chief.
I was saying you're acting like a real smart nerd right now by just leaving when anything gets weird.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's something a smart person would do.
I freeze my foot right here, like in midair, and I just mechanically just turn. I'm like, I'm sorry. I think I misheard. I heard someone call me smart. I could have swore someone called me.
we called you a geek too.
Well, you're the one leaving like a chicken, so.
Chicken.
Well, chickens are smart people usually. Pretty decent.
Amadeus, I respected you because I thought you'd never walk away from a fight, yet here you are walking away from me.
I go up to the arena. I stand in the middle of it.
Okay.
Who wants fucking first?
That seems appropriate.
About 30 minutes pass before everyone starts arriving. All your classmates and everything will start arriving.
I'm just practicing my sword strikes on a fucking tree.
The matron will probably stop you because that's the only good tree we have in the freaking field.
He is not right.
So the matron will tell you to knock that shit off.
Yeah.
If there's only one tree, I wouldn't, but I didn't know.
Yeah, there's not too many trees.
You're new, so she'll say it nicely. So
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. But yeah.
You think it's like... You think it's like, maybe I can use this as a thing, and then the matron comes out and it's like, please don't mess with the scenery. I work really hard on the garden and everything. And you see, like, it's not a good garden. She doesn't have a lot of time to dedicate to it.
But it is the nicest thing in this entire orphanage, is the matron's little garden. It's the nicest thing. Everything else looks bad.
If I was to try and spruce it up, it would be nature, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. I don't have any intelligence. I'm just gonna practice swinging my sword in the air then.
I forgot I had a picture for her. For Maria. She's just still at the top there.
I'm gonna hop back on the roof before the people come. And sit next to Maria. Like, Maria, they've called me a nerd and a geek. What do you think I should do?
I'm not even there.
You should beat them up.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much should I beat them up?
Enough to take their lunch money. I heard it's a great way to assert dominance.
Maria, I like the way...
Wait
a minute, which one of the orphans told you that?
It was James.
Give me 1 second. I'm jumping through the tarp real quick, because it's a hole.
James looking down on Maria like, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I jumped through I know what's underneath the tarp because I live here, so I just jumped through. I'm like, James!
But the way you said, cause it's a hole afterwards.
Jack!
You see James just looks over at you. What's up, Orphan Lord?
Maria told me something very interesting that she heard from you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She said apparently that beating people up until you get their lunch money is a way to show dominance. And she told me you told her that.
I told her plausible deniability was important. I don't remember ever doing something like that.
I kind of walk up to him. Have you been doing that in
Do I
school?
hear this happening?
No,
Yes.
I've gone inside.
Yeah, he's
I'm being
inside.
quiet as
Well, I'm at the door.
Yeah, but I've gone inside. You don't know where that hole leads. For you.
There might or might not be people who beat up other people at my school for lunch money.
And may you or may you not be included in the
I would definitely not be included in the people that get beat up for their lunch money.
So, saying that you may or may not have made money in ill-gotten ways.
Possibly.
Can I hear this?
Involving the use of your fist.
Respectfully involving the use of my fists.
Okay, all I wanted to say is, and I put my hand out for a fist. Fuck you.
You see, he fist bumps you. Oh, I thought I was in trouble there.
Are you crazy, bro? What the freak you mean?
Well, you were.
The rich kids, though. Remember, the rich kids. They already have. It's the rich kids.
Well, I can't
They're
beat
gonna
up
have
the
to-
poor kids for money because they don't have money.
There we go. That's what I want to hear, James. Okay. Then there's nothing to worry about. You've done nothing wrong. It's fun.
They
Just-
have some form of intelligence.
Don't remember. Just the matron. I never said that to you. The matroness. Understood?
Okay, yes, I understand. Plausible deniability.
Wonderful. Exactly. There we go. All right. I'm going back outside. You go. Run along.
Okay. You walk outside. You see everyone has arrived. I believe that's everyone. Solon.
Gosh damn, this is the most busiest the orphanage has been in a while, Mom. That's kind of crazy. Look at all the kids who, aren't father and motherless. Kind of crazy. Well, no, I can't say that.
You see the 30-year-old dude. Not 30, but he looks 30. Just look over at you. It's like, I don't have a mom or dad.
Matron, he's actually a kid. Just because he looks older, he's actually a kid.
I mean, she's technically not wrong. I don't have a mother.
That's a child.
Is it?
Yes, Way, that is a child.
Wait, is it wrong that I assumed he was just like your guys' teacher here to shepherd?
I just squint my eyes and said, "Yeah, I thought that was our new teacher."
No, that's the classmate.
I thought he read 6th junior year like a ridiculous amount of times.
That is possible.
Wait, no, we're freshmen. You see he's looking at you guys. Also, I can hear you.
You guys are being incredibly rude.
This wasn't. I was not trying to be sneaky whatsoever. Yes, I'm about to say you can hear it.
The matron was. She actually whispered it.
No, I was shouting 100%.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was actually shouting it to him.
Paladon was definitely whispering it.
Oh, bless your hearts, Buffy. But we just have to be honest at this point.
I mean, I think whispering is quite rude. I mean, you wouldn't want somebody looking at you whispering.
Well, wait. Do they send people to other people to give messages from where you're from?
Not about other people, not usually.
No, goddamn it. Well, yeah.
Usually,
so
if we
he's
have
a freshman.
something to say to someone, we send a note to them directly stating it. Our declare of war is just a pigeon or something flying through the window saying, "We don't like you, wartime."
It would have more likely it would have been a note tied to an arrow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Mom, so just to go through them real quickly, you've already met Latula, that's her dog Lucky, gotta love Chi, there's Caladon, Way doesn't have a token out of character, but here's Way, that's Danielle, that's Alvarez, my freaking eternal rival.
Danielle's here?
Yeah, she's
Wait,
right
what?
there. Me.
I looked away for 2 seconds. Oh no.
Daniel's there. Oh gosh.
Oh, shit.
Can I climb up after her and after what's wrong?
By the way, Chirin, you hadn't realized it until you started moving very fast away from Danielle, but Maria was holding onto your arm.
Lutula is going to use Vortex Warp on Maria, so she appears next to Amadeus in the Matrix.
Hearing loads of like very quickened footsteps on the roof, I'm probably gonna climb up there and go over and that's what's wrong.
So that's Danielle.
We're fine. We're fine. Everything's great. Sorry,
Well,
I almost dropped the kid. I should have.
Would you like the names of the rest of them?
No, I'm gonna. Yes, please. I was gonna say no. I was gonna stop her and be like, oh, and that's also the live. She doesn't like me because I did better than her at school. I can't even say it. I can't say it. You know that thing.
You did better than her at school.
Okay.
These two are dating. Here I show her the picture. See, look at them. Oh, they look cute.
She looks absolutely livid, by the way. Anyways, but going through...
I just waved down at them. Congratulations!
Okay, so going through, this is Chariklia. People call her Char.
Okay, that's Char.
This guy is Christian Sigmunder.
Christian Sigmunder.
Salon, you guys know.
Salon's this one, right?
Yeah, Salon's the one who can't make up their
Salon
mind.
and Char dating. Mom, okay.
Wait, so this is the first time Wei is meeting all of these people?
Yes.
Yes, because you haven't gone to school yet.
Well, for fuck's sake, because I have a custom in my fucking country, I have to go over to each one of them individually and introduce myself and lightly bow at them all.
Well,
Each
get
one.
to it.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do so.
Amabilis is the dude that looks 40.
Okay.
And Luthgardis is the dwarf. The dwarven lady.
Luthgardis over there.
Uh,
There too. Just these two, because that's Danielle, Salon, Char.
Luana.
Luana, she don't like me. But she likes Alucard. And then the Butchin.
Butchin dude, that's Christian. We just went over that one.
I
Nice
don't
to meet you,
remember
I'm-
any of these names.
Nice to meet you, I'm Wei. 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 Nice to meet you, I'm Wei.
As you get to Salon, he's trying to figure out if he should bow to you or not. That's what he's going to be doing for a while. If it's a decision, he will have indecisiveness.
Maria, Mom, whatever you do, you see Salon, do not ask him a question with multiple choices. I beg. I plead. Otherwise, he will not leave, because he'll be sitting there.
You see
wondering
Maria
what the
goes over and she's just like,
No!
Mr. Salon, what's the meaning of life? As you snatch her back up, you see Salon becomes just paralyzed with indecision.
Right,
For a minute, I want to be mad. And I look at Maria, I'm like,
This is gonna
Maria,
be
that was
very
the greatest
to
thing
say.
I've ever seen.
What'd
This
you
is gonna be very bad to say. I'm taking it because he's indecisive, but I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Are you okay?"
You guys just see Salon, like he's about to have a full-on aneurysm.
Oh, look, so,
Nobody told me. No, nobody told me this dude's deal, so I don't know this.
All right. Luxula, let's get this tournament. How are we doing the tournament, Brian?
I guess we should just draw lots, so randomly generate everyone.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I wonder who knows all the names of the characters. Put them in a random name generator. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, DM, because I don't know. Thank you.
My autism, I have no idea what any of those names are, except for
Two.
Danny. I know Danny.
3, 4, 5,
I was just
6,
told them
7,
all,
8,
and I'm assuming each one of them introduced themselves back,
9, 10,
but I don't remember their names.
12.
Honestly, same.
I have most of them written down.
There are 12
See,
people in
that's a
total,
smart thing
right?
to do, but
13.
I'm not smart.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people.
Is that including me, who doesn't have a
Yes,
token?
including you, who has no token.
DM,
It's
would you
Chi,
allow
Caledon.
Caledon to make an acrobatics check to get Dan from the roof without making an Amadeus?
You say making an Amadeus. You dropped me. What do you mean?
Exactly, I don't want to drop me either.
I offer my tail as a like landing zone because it is very fluffy.
That's a 22.
Ah, dang it, if Callister was here, we would have 14 people, so there'd be an even number for the brackets.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to participate.
Well,
I'm here.
Too bad.
Caledon, you know where Callister is? You sure you can't text him, Caledon?
Well, what would I know? The last time we worked together, I don't know.
But y'all were at the party just now. Dance Revolution.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That never happened.
I'm pretty sure I was there at the
Were
party.
you guys hanging out at the party?
I was dancing.
No.
Latula was playing the music, and then we were, and then the steps.
I was looking after the children.
You know what? I'm pulling you over here real quick. Get over here. I'm dragging Caledon by the arm. Because I feel
He
this
does
was
not have the strength to resist you. Like, he's...
exactly. And all I asked simply is this something I'm supposed to be saying out loud? Just curious. Like, is this a down? Like, what? Am I not supposed to be talking about this, or am I supposed to be talking?
I may have a, teeny tiny crush on Callister.
Now, when you say teeny tiny, like, what do we mean? Like, teeny tiny, like,
As in, I'm already engaged to someone else.
Hold on, I pull out my phone. Engaged definition. Let's see. Engaged is... Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, are you gonna tell the engaged person? Do you like the engaged person?
I don't know. Met him once.
And you're engaged to him? That must have been a wonderful meeting. Engaged, just meeting a person once.
I was engaged to him before I met him. It's a thing.
Is that something rich people do?
If I can hear the conversation, I just shout over. Rich people problems. They have forced. And I just start mumble to myself.
Nah, that's why I dragged Caledon around the corner. This is
Yeah.
right.
Okay, I have the tournament bracket all set up.
Okay, well, okay. I will respectfully.
Anyone, okay?
Yes, respectfully, I will not say. You have my word. I shall say no. As the disgraced orphan lord I am. Yes.
I'm just gonna begin.
Insight me. Go ahead. Insight check. Yes.
I'm just gonna begin meditating until it's my turn to fight.
7, he absolutely believes you.
And I'm just gonna give it to you. I am not lying, because you are part of the adventuring group. I take that very seriously. So yes. So my mouth is officially shut.
Thanks, Amadeus. You're the best. You might be
I don't know about
you're a
that.
cool geek. And then he just walks off.
Why? Why did you have to say that for? My heart. You ruined the movie. As I walk out, I'm like, Mom, she called me a geek again. What the frick is wrong with these people?
You see the matron's just patting you on the back, and she says, "Don't worry. I personally think you're really cool, Amadeus."
Oh, this hurts even more.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just trying to help.
Oh, Maria.
I still think you're as dumb as a sack of bricks.
Yep, there we go. I run up to her so I hug her. Oh, thank you so much.
Bricks.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
insulting to a brick's intelligence, you meanie.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Latula. Thank you.
So I'm pretty sure two of you guys won't like how.
I'd like to state that Amadeus got within 5 feet of Lucky in order to hug.
Ah, shit, you're right. Amadeus, quickly go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Oh, fuck. I swear to God, I will throw down with this dog. I don't care what the hell is underneath that shit. 17?
17. You get close enough to him to hug Latula. He growls at you. Like, you've entered my space. This is my area now.
Can I just growl back? Because you've entered my space. I'm the orphan lord. You're at my orphanage.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intimidation roll. It will be contested.
Well, that's
oh, that's bad.
Okay, if you got an nat 20, don't worry. I got a -3. There's no way I can win this freaking thing.
Oh, well. He didn't get a natural 20. He got a 19, so you could get a natural 20.
Okay.
Can
That's
I?
That was a 5.
Can I attempt to intimidate dog?
You can. You will have to beat that, well, with a 19 plus his modifiers, you have to beat a 29.
Rather, can I actually try and persuade the dog to calm down?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Okay, +7. Oh, there you go.
+7?
19
only
plus 7.
26.
Yep, I'm proficient in animal handling because I help my because like I said, I trained with animals in my country.
You see, he stops growling at him, and you understand what he means by this. You see, he's like, if you want me to calm down, you're gonna have to pay.
Wait. What level are we?
You guys are level 5.
So we're level 5. That's a proficiency bonus of 3. Animal handling. Oh, he's got a high wisdom. That makes sense.
Yep.
Latula, seeing this look and knowing exactly what it means, will probably take out a ring her grandpa gave her, and you'll see a long piece of dark marbled meat with some sort of like gross acidic ooze dripping from it come out of the ring, and she'll feed it to Lucky.
I'm just not going to question that, but dogs don't eat that.
You see, he opens his mouth and starts chewing on it. Amadeus, you're close enough to like knock on that thing and test the hardness. You want to? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on it with your fist. It feels like you are hitting a literal rock. And he seemed like his teeth bite through this thing effortlessly. Also, you see, as you like knock on it to test it out, you see he basically gives you the side eye. Like, what are you trying to do here?
I'm going to lean an arm on Latula's head because she's shorter than me. Like, Latula, her family is freaking weird for us.
Show me photographic proof of it and I'll believe you.
I knock on the meat and it sounds like a rock.
That meat is currently in my dog's stomach. I don't know what you're talking about.
You saw me do it on the way in. You saw what I saw.
The meat is now gone.
You can't
I am also-
in a court of law, and that's all that matters.
You pulled it out of a ring. We both saw what I saw. You know it.
I'm also right next to him, so I also saw this.
And you hear Latula fully say, as long as you can't prove it to me in a court of law, it doesn't matter.
Technically, aren't you live streaming?
I just give you a puzzled look. What's a court of law?
There are courts in the outside world.
Latula, go ahead and give me a perception check.
We don't do courts. We just, like, if somebody is guilty, we just execute them, but we don't have, like, a trial.
14.
14. So, you know your dog. You know he is watching everyone here. Like, he's able to watch everyone, with the exception of 2 people. And that's the weird bit. He's not watching you, and he's not watching Maria.
Latula's still fully carrying on the conversation with Amadeus and them. But she's going to use Knack to send a text to her grandpa that says, because she knows the grandpa has met Maria, what is Maria?
You get a quick message back that is that simply says, "I believe she's related to the Child of Stars." Why?
Lucky doesn't seem to mind her or notice her.
Yeah, that's pretty par for the course.
Should I talk to Mom or Dad about adopting her?
No, just because we have Wilbur in the family, in her eyes.
Oh,
You're so lucky this is a magic thing. If I heard that out loud, I was like, over my dead body.
Yeah, she's still a kid, but it would appear that she is either a part of the court, or she could be an avatar, or she could be it's I don't know fully what's going on there, but she's somehow related to the Child of Stars.
Well,
Fun.
wonderful conversation. I think we need to start a freaking tournament.
We do need to start a freaking tournament, which will happen next time in Dragon
Yes.
Ball Z, because we're hitting 3 now. Do we have the budget for Resurrection?
Yeah.
You see your dad comes out and he's like, I guess, if all your friends are doing it and it's going to be safe, but if I have to pay for a resurrection, I will be very angry, Caledon.
I can make no promises.
Wait, does the dad say that out loud?
Yes, he does.
This is just whistling with his hands, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I was gonna pay for all the resurrections if need be.
No, I'm not mad at it because I'll have to pay for it. I'm mad because someone would have died.
The tool
And
was
you remember
completely surprised at the fact that I was like, oh, you're surprised at death.
DM, Fox, you remember Caledon's backstory and why that might be a thing.
Yeah. you see, the more he's like, they're very okay with this, the less likely he is to let you do this.
Some of my friends died at the last party, and that was fun.
What?
What?
At the gala. When we had the tournament against my grandpa.
What do you mean they died? Who died?
I mean, they're fine now.
Mr. Silversong, I did not die. I was, no, I looked right beside me at the matron, I just zipped my mouth, I didn't say nothing. I was just there with Maria the whole time, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You see Maria's looking at you, she's thinking about it.
Maria, I give her a look, I'm like, Maria, don't you damn say a word, don't you damn.
Give me a moment. She's gonna let the intrusive thoughts win, Amadeus. You see, she smiles, and then she looks at the matron, and it's like,
no,
yeah.
Ryan, I'm grabbing this, we're really,
You just grab Maria and run away.
Grab full tilt. Nope, not happening. Now, as much as I enjoy causing chaos, okay? No, not on me. Everyone else fine, but not me.
You see Maria's just laughing.
You know what? You'll probably get the title of Orphan Lord when you get older, but no, not today. Not today. You're not fucking me off. Not today.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to end the session there. Is there any questions, comments, or